this happened the second game after the summer league. After we went 2-0 in the summer league in San Francisco, by the way, and these fans did this.
We getting 40 wins this year.
All right, there you go.
Let's
And
go.
here we are, 40 wins later. All right, 40 wins later. So Trent, listen, I'm on here all the time talking about the Kings. This is your segment. All right, so kick us off. What was your reaction to the 40 wins?
Well, first, I just want to say, what up, Dave? What up, Tomo?
What's up, man? What's up? This y'all segment. We just statues. Go ahead.
Hey, all I gotta say is congratulations for Duke as well. So
Let's go.
do your thing.
Basketball vibes are high. Penn State, Duke, and the Kings, man. I mean, what else can you ask for? But yeah, 40 wins, man. So the last time 40 wins, Sacramento Kings was 2006. I was 9 years old, going on 10 years old. So clearly, I'm a little more invested in this success that we've had when I was a young man. But yeah, 40 wins. You go play a Phoenix Suns team with no KD, score 128 points, and no one has over 20. So 7 guys. Shout out to the bench. 7 guys in double digits. Shout out to the bench. Trey Lyles, Malik Monk, Davion Mitchell combined for 11 threes. So, I mean, I have so much to say about the Kings. Joe told me I couldn't be long. We only got so much time to talk about this. I mean, I could be here all day. But we'll keep it about the 40 wins in that game. I mean, this is a great direction for the Kings. I'm glad that they've, gotten some breaks in the sense that they're playing the Suns without KD. They're getting the Bucks without Giannis. We've had some favorable matchups over the last few games that have helped us. But at the same time, this offense is hot, lightning hot, 121.5 points per 100 possessions, leading the NBA. So this offense can score with anyone. And we really have to see what happens on the defensive side of things come playoff time. But I like the position the Kings are in at 40 wins because Mike Brown has a little bit of experimental time to play around before things really hunker down. And I think Kessler Edwards in the last game was a huge introduction to our team and kind of a missing piece. 12 points and 7 rebounds off the bench. And really the thing is the 7 rebounds and the defense that he brought to the table. I think the last few games, especially this week, going 3-0, we've seen bigger guys on the court. Trey Lyles has been getting a little bit more time. Kessler Edwards is in the game. Metu played a little bit more in Phoenix. So when we play teams like the Knicks and the Suns and bigger teams, we know we got to get these bigger guys out on the court. So I'm interested to see what happens as far as rotations, lineups, and things like that heading towards the playoffs, which the Kings will be in the playoffs. So we don't have to really worry about that anymore, I think, right? So hopefully that doesn't get clipped. But yeah, man, exciting times. I read Domantas Sabonis was awarded the Western Conference Player of the Week, and De'Aaron Fox also was awarded it this season. The last time teammates have been awarded it, 2 teammates on the Kings was 04-05, Mike Bibby and Brad Miller. And it's the first time in Kings franchise history the award's been given out 3 times to a Kings player. So when people say, wow, these Kings fans have came out of nowhere, it's really because we've came out of nowhere. And the years of abuse, it's just all payback for what's been going on. So we're going to be loud. We're going to be proud. We're going to keep repping. It's an exciting team to watch. If you're a basketball fan, I think you can agree watching the offense is a lot of fun, no matter how many points they let up on defense. But yeah, man, Joe, I mean, kind of, you want to ask me something, go ahead. I have so many directions I could go, but I mean, Fox and Sabonis continue to play well. We talked about the awards, but Fox 171 clutch points. I mean, the team is in the right direction. There's not a lot of bad you can say about them right now.
So I definitely got a question for you. So
Yes, sir.
I'm not sure if anyone else is thinking this right now, but we literally just talked about the number one team in the West.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you can take over the Nuggets and claim the number one spot?
Woo, good question.
Great question. And my answer is no. So, and this is why. I just listened to the last segment and we talked about Embiid and the Jokic debate. I think Jokic is this year's MVP. I think he is clearly the best player on not only on the Nuggets, obviously, but he gives so much to his team. The way they run the high pick and roll offense, the way he distributes the ball as a passer, as a scorer, he gives them. Embiid could have an off night and Harden can score. If Jokic doesn't score, the Nuggets aren't going to win. So I think Jokic off the Nuggets is just if Jokic was off the Nuggets, they would not be the one seed, even sniffing the one seed in the West. Whereas the Sixers clearly would not be the Philadelphia 76ers, but we would not, I don't think the title contention, if you were looking at betting odds, the probability between the Sixers chance and the Nuggets chance, I think would be Jokic. So with that said, I don't think the Kings have quite an answer to stop an offense like the Nuggets. I think we're still lacking the defense ability to compete with high-level scoring offenses. However, our offense can keep us in those horse races. So that's where things get tricky because it's hard to say. It's hard to say because the Kings, like we've seen, can go score 176 points in double overtime. But I think right now was the question, can they finish as the one seed in the West?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so no. And I think what are we, 7.5, right? 6.5?
5 games.
Five. Okay, so 5.
Four
Yeah,
in the
I
loss
don't.
column.
Yeah, so I don't with 5-game lead with the Kings don't have a tough remaining schedule. I think we got to play the Jazz, Celtics, and Suns, and then after that, I think it's like the Wizards, right, Tomo?
No,
Nets.
you have the Bucks, the Bulls,
or the
and then
Bucks
the
tonight.
Nets. Then
Okay.
you have the Wizards. Okay,
Okay.
y'all gonna, you know what? Y'all, hey, when do teams play the Heat?
Sounds like they get the easy pickings on the Wizards today.
You know what I'm saying?
We already played the Heat.
Yeah.
Twice.
So,
Yeah.
but Dave, I just think the gap right now with the 5-game lead and the talent in Denver. I mean, Sacramento, I think, has a chance to win 50, but even winning 50, I don't think catches the Nuggets.
Yeah, I agree. I think that we can create separation from Memphis, but I don't think we can catch 5 games. A lot, a lot with a little bit of time left in the season. I have a question, Trent. All right,
Yeah.
so do you think that De'Aaron Fox and Sabonis deserve to be at least first, second, or third team All NBA?
It's hard to say. It's really hard as a Kings fan to say which one deserves it more because it's obvious that Sabonis made it's. You can't say Sabonis didn't make the Kings better because De'Aaron Fox has been on the team longer, but De'Aaron Fox is clearly the one the Kings have to go to in crunch time when a basket is needed. So I would say Fox is probably going to get just the way the kind of I think the national narrative is gone. I think Fox will get third team and Sabonis could get second team.
Yeah,
If,
I see that.
if that was the way it would go down. I mean, Sabonis is averaging is 20 and 10 and 8 this week in the 3-0 stretch. So when he has numbers like that, it's it's tough to say that he's not the one contributing to the win column a little bit more than Fox is. 30-point games, but the rebound and assist. I mean, Fox is, I think, what how many assists is Fox averaging right
6.
now? 6. So
Joe, you got that on the back of your hand? Like,
yeah,
25 and 6.
Look,
but
51.5% shooting.
look.
personally, I say as a Kings fan, I'm going to trust. If the Kings are looking for the game-winning shot or who to go to, it's obviously going to be Fox. But Sabonis makes the Sacramento Kings a better operating basketball team because we run our offense through his left hand.
Facts.
It is, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, and the Halliburton, the Halliburton Sabonis trade is clearly a fair trade, but at the end of the day, the Kings are the 2 seed in the West. So,
Who was better, right?
Hey, that's all I'm
Yeah.
trying to tell him, man.
So
I mean,
I think Kings fans would say Fox is probably our MVP of the season, but I think the national narrative and the overall team wellness is credited to Sabonis and Mike Brown.
definitely
Mike Brown.
Our bench stat, and
Definitely
I know I touched on it earlier, but our bench stats. I mean, guys like Davion Mitchell, Trey Lyles, Malik Monk, they're coming at Metu. I'm sure Davis. I'm sure I'm missing somebody off the top of my head, but anyway, these are all guys who. I mean, we saw Malik Monk in the Clippers game get you 40 points, and then last week 45, yeah, and then 40 in just the fourth quarter in overtime alone, correct? Or 30 in the fourth quarter in overtime alone. So you have guys 11 threes off the bench in that Suns game for 40 wins. You have shooters, both in your starting rotation and off the bench. You have a big in Sabonis. You have a point guard in Fox. It's a really well-rounded team right now, and a ton of good forward play. Barnes, he can get a bucket one-on-one, and Murray is, kind of has his ups and downs, but it's kind of expected from a rookie.
Yeah, we are a legit team, man. We here, and then the good thing about it, Trent, we're young. Our core guys are young. Harrison Barnes, the oldest guy, he's 30. I mean, everybody else is young. So, and everybody's locked up on the contract, our key guys. So, I'm excited. So,
well, and the better we play, it makes it a more attractive market for free agents. So,
playoffs.
I mean, playoff exposure
national attention.
Playoff exposure is crazy for the Kings. I mean,
yes, we need it. We need it. Hey, report.
I think that atmosphere in Sacramento is going to be crazy too.
Oh yeah, people say now every game is like a game 7. We played Detroit on a Sunday. It was sold out.
And I want to mention something that the Sacramento Kings, although we are the 2 seed right now, for those who do not believe in us, if we were to slip a little bit and fall, and we would have to go on the road, the Sacramento Kings are the only team with a Western Conference road record over 500.
Yes.
So
let's go.
If we do have to go to Memphis, I'll meet y'all there.
Let's go. Hey, we talked about it, Trent. We talked about that.
Hey, Dave, did you see how they was turned up at the Summer League game? So you already know the atmosphere is turned up there. That was a Summer League game we showed. So what are they doing now?
It's kind of it kind of
hey,
does.
Look, I know how it feels to be good after the Summer League because Miami won the Summer League last year and then we was number 1 seed. So I know how it feels. So you got
we get the Warriors their first L of the season.
Only thing about the Kings getting national exposure is Kendrick Perkins finally started talking about us. I told you. We gotta stop that, bro. We gotta get that off the record quick.
Hey, you see, I put him in the doghouse, Trent. So
yeah, thank you.
He said thank you. All right, Trent, we appreciate you, man. Hey,
yeah,
like I said,
all right, man.
Hey, listen, I'm letting you know right now. When we clinch the playoffs, I'm going live on IG. I need you to come on with me. I'm going live on IG. I'm gonna have a drink or something.
If I had more preparation for today, I would have had 40 balloons, and I would have been ready, man.
The 40 glasses.
I would have had fireworks, man.
Let's get it, man. Hey, this is one of my favorite segments of the whole show history. Appreciate you, man.
Love it.
Light the beam.
Light the beam, baby.
Hey. Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.